Alright, the stream should be up, so now I just need to get to my YouTube channel so I can see how many people are watching and I can see the chat. So please just give me one moment. And go to my channel. And our live stream. Ringtone. I don't want the ringtone. I don't want the ad. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we're streaming. We're streaming now, so I should be good. Alright, to those watching, welcome to the stream. This is a cool new introduction photo I haven't seen on here. This is a non-profit fan-made product. Ruby is a creation of Monty Ohm, owned by Rooster Teeth Inc. Please support the official release at roosterteeth.com. Yeah, all that. And we got a person watching. Glad to have you here. I lost my save file while moving computers, so I have to start a new one anyway. Ooh, a new cinematic. Prologue, the Sky Man. That ain't none of my business. Oh no! I dropped the cap to my water bottle. Shit! Good morning! Good morning. Good morning, mister. You have a nice dog. I love the new look. Good morning. Gods, girl, can you be so energetic at this time of day? I had a large breakfast. We have 3 people watching. Oh, Penny. The hiccup. Hi everyone, my name is Penny. Today is another great day. I mean, have you looked at the sky? Tell me in the chat if everything looks and sounds alright. Slight breeze, an acceptable amount of cloud cover, and not a single grim in sight, which is good. But I assure you that they have a very high chance to ruin your day by just being in the immediate vicinity. For me, though, it's an even better day for most. I mean, not that I've collected data on how the day is going for every single inhabitant of Vale City. Oh, hey, Kaiba. Even so, I feel confident in inductive reasoning saying that I'm having a better day than most because I recently made new friends. They're all girls enrolled at Beacon Academy, which we really can't see each other well because I was told not to. But only one really said that she was my friend. The other girls were her friends, so maybe the transactive property applies? Still, I made at least one friend. Life is better when you have lots of friends, so since I have 4 new friends, or 25% of that, it's speculated I'm having an even better day than most. I'm glad to see you on my day. Holy dust, what is that? Oh, I didn't notice while I was conjuring about my day, a bustle in the city street has died down. Everyone's fallen mostly silent and bearing a few murmurs, and they're all staring and pointing at the sky. It's probably not a Grim, because the person shouted the question, Grim are very recognizable, and this is something new but equally terrifying. Let's see. Sup, bitch, I'm a comet! Ooh, a meteor. I've never seen one this close before. Well, I've never seen a meteor, period, but most have never seen them this closely. And it's getting closer, isn't it? Uh-oh. It's not getting smaller now that it's past the upper atmosphere layers, so considering its speed and trajectory, I'll hope the market isn't too crowded this time of day. Boom, bitch! I got a knife I play with the toy with. And since I probably have a date this weekend, I'm probably gonna have to practice, so dating sims will kind of help a lot. Oh god, I need to put you on vibrate. Damn, it's hot. I can really remember leaving the window open last night to let summer breeze in, but now it feels like I fell asleep in a desert. Whatever wind came to cool down my bedroom is currently gone. It sounded like replaced with a low fizzle like hot metal placed in water. My head's also become hard and quite uncomfortable. The image of someone replacing the memory foam. I put my head against the ground. Wait, why am I sleeping on the ground? I push myself over the heavy groan and raise my head. My eyes fluttering open against the strong light of the sun. Save. Ooh, I like the new save. Turn. What? This isn't my bedroom. No, it's not any kind of room at all! The sleep seems to clear most instantly as I realize I'm below street level, kneeling in some kind of crater in my soaked sleepwear. As I look in the surroundings, I see a lot of broken glass and other debris littering the streets. There appears to be no one in my immediate vicinity. The destruction and confusion seem to spread in a fan radius where I stand. Although I can't complete... Wait a minute. Penny! The cutie returns. There she is. She's directly in front of me and sitting in the room of the car I just sat in the middle of. She's looking down at me with the big green eyes, carrot hair, and a sea of freckles in a frame and a pretty smile. She's petite, but not excessively so, and wears clothes which richly complement her natural colors, like they were made just for her. In few words, she's really pretty. Got 3 people watching. Hi there. Salutations, Skyman. Are you a bad guy? No. Ah, good. There's a high probability you were some kind of attacker, but I'm glad that isn't the case, Skyman. Okay, why are you calling me Skyman? For 2 reasons. First, I don't know your name. My name? Affirmative. What's your name, Skyman? My name is... I'm just gonna go with Stone. Because I like this. Stone. Name's Stone. I can never figure out how to say his fucking last name. Sky Decapichis, or whatever. Sky Stone Decapichis. Nice to meet you, Stone. I'm Penny. Nice to meet you too, Penny. Did you by chance to see who put me in here? Does that mean someone threw you? Excuse me? I didn't see everything, but with my observation of a meteor finding the point of impact, there was time lapse of only 37 seconds. It would have been very hard for someone to transport you here without being seen. My guess is... That's impossible! Penny! I love this art. It's always cute. I scrambled to get out of the crater, climbing over the short incline and ending up on my hands and knees. I breathed deeply, suddenly at loss for breath. Where am I? You're in Vale City, the capital city of Vale, specifically in the alley in the market district. Doesn't look much right now, but your landing kind of vacated it. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. Vale City? Doesn't sound like the name of any country or city I've heard of. And there we go. Just in case I want to change my name later. I've never heard of Vale. That's peculiar, since it's a very important place. Maybe you've heard of the other countries. Beyond Vale, there's also Vacula to the west, Atlas to the north, and Minstrel to the east. And that's all of Remnant. Daikob? Maybe. Daikob-Igos. Daikob-Igos. Okay. I'm sweating was calmed down when I got out of the hot crater, which is now coming back to vacance. I feel dizzy. I bring a hand to my forehead, eyes falling to the floor. I don't know any of those names. How do you say I dropped from the sky? Is this some kind of prank? I feel that I could taste of bile rise from my esophagus. Let someone in Atlas shot you out of cannon, I don't think what kind of prank would be pulled. And your trajectory was far too off for that. The meteoroid, is this hallucination or a bad dream? No, it feels too despite in what kind of distorted brain would pay with itself like this. Anyway, you seem distressed. I am distressed. I understand, but we shouldn't linger here for too long. Officers might be nice, but sometimes they don't understand. Officers? Police! There's police here? That's great, maybe they can help. That's if they're willing to listen to you. Consider you damaged a major metropolitan area with your landing. The odds of that happening aren't in your favor, as they say. She points out the chaos around us. She got a point. After opening herself was almost certain that I'd been some kind of attacker or enemy. I guess the nation's under some kind of threat? What happens if they don't want to let you then? Well, March of footsteps. Double crap! Oh, what are you? Sorry, Skyman. Continuing the conversation would be terribly inconvenient. Huh? Wait, what? And she picks you up. Yeah. She cute, gentle girl who's been nothing but helpful tried to reassure me about my situation and keep me out of trouble, just looked me over her head like I was a sheet of paper. Sorry for the sudden invasion of personal space. Ah! Benny, what you doing? This is a safe distance. Ugh! I lean against a nearby wall, one hand to my mouth and the other on the plaster. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to account for possible motion sickness. It's fine. Enough sick or not, she got me away from whatever those were. Policemen don't march that. And come to think of it, though, those footsteps sounded particularly heavy. Oh, Mayor, graduation was fine. I assume you went there. I sigh, stand, and breathe deeply with my abdomen, with my nose, and out with my mouth. Rinse and repeat. I can't do that right now. I can't do deep breathing because, like, I pulled one of my ribs out of socket and I had to put it back in by my chiropractor, so I'm kind of sore. After a few repetitions, I managed to focus and calm my stomach down. Only if it worked that easy. Oh, your complexion looks much better, but much better now. Oh, your complexion looks much better now. Okay, thanks. Achoo! I think you need a change of clothes. Considering what I'm wearing, I need clothes, period. Sounds like a good idea, but I have no money on me. Oh, I can cover that for you. Is she serious? You have to go through that kind of trouble for me. So the minute is, why are you helping me? You don't want me to? I kind of want you to, but you're going to such lengths to help a complete stranger. Oh, right. Father did tell me people aren't used to the concept of altruism anymore. Yeah, see, like, people make fun of me for being all too kind. But he also taught me that I should help people who need a hand, so don't worry about that too much and let me help you, alright, Stone? Alright. Sensational! Sensational. Now, don't you move from the dumpster and wait for me to come back. And I get in the dumpster. To my homeland! She's a very nice girl. I must be the luckiest and most unfortunate man in the world at the same time right now. Well, now I don't want to go to that trouble for nothing, will we? In the dumpster. I like how this thing feels like this thing got a full upgrade since the last time I played it. They fit perfectly. I'm glad. All these clothes Penny bought me, shoes included, fit like gloves. She correctly guessed all my sizes. You have a great eyes for clothes, huh? That's why those look so good on you. You made them yourself. Make clothes? Yeah. Like a tailor, unless you have a bionic eye. I'll hardly laugh at that. Of course I can make clothes. That's how I got your size right. No bionics or robotics of any kind in immediate vicinities. Penny. Are you okay, Pen? Bitch, I can't eat right now. I've had a thing where I haven't been eating for days and I've been sick as hell, so that's why I haven't been live streaming. I feel my face go aflame as I drop my head down gym. I don't know exactly what time it is, but my body's certainly think it's breakfast time. Alright, I guess we should have bought you some food, too. Penny, you're too nice. You know what? I can't repair you. Oh, it's fine. No, it's not. Oh, the music cut out here. Oh, stop. Crap, I raised my voice at her. I feel terrible. Sorry, I'm not angry at you, but at myself. You're angry at yourself, but you did nothing wrong. I feel like I'm taking advantage of your kindness, knowing I won't be able to pay you back anytime soon. I don't really care about money, though. It's okay if you don't repay me. Is there another way I can repay you? Another way? Yes. You want me money back? Let me do something for you. A favor. Whatever you want. There is something, but I don't want to impose. That should be my line, Penny. Come on, spit it out. What is it that you want? Friend. That's cute. Huh? Can you repeat it? I didn't quite catch that. Well, she looks like she's really forcing herself. What's so embarrassing favor she could ask of me? Could you be my friend? Oh, what? That's it? It's okay if you don't want to. But I'd love to be your friend. Really? Of course. But I was just wondering... Oh, get tackled. Oh god, she's heavy. How? Why? I'm so heavy. I made a new friend. Benny, not to be rude, but I need air. Oh, I'm sorry. I just love Penny. I'm so sad she died. It pissed me off. I got carried away. I noticed. Is it really such a big deal for you? Well, you see, I don't have a lot of friends. And those I have, I can't see very often. Well, she's just soul-crushing. She's such a nice girl who can't make friends. What chance does the rest of the world have? Well, don't worry, Penny. I promise you I'll try to be the best friend you've ever had. Really? Really, really? Well, you're a literal lifesaver, Penny. It's not really a favor, but I actually want you as a friend. She's smiling profusely for something so simple, something most people take for granted. I find myself smiling back as well. Well, you want to get breakfast together, friend? I'm not really hungry, but sure. What can Penny eat? Can Penny eat at all? Like, I'm not sure, like, does she run on batteries? Do they have to replace the batteries? Does she charge them by eating or motion or solar? I'm not really sure. It's a big city. Where should we go? I heard about this shop on Main Street. It's supposed to be really good. Let's go there, then. Save. Turn. Main Street. I see you like it. Oh, definitely. Didn't know the name of this pastry, but as good as one I was absolutely infectious. I swear, I doubt there's anyone who could avoid having Penny grow on her. Which it almost makes the fact that she doesn't have many friends even weirder to me. Well, I still have no idea where I am or how I ended up here, but hey, at least the first person to find me was a pretty girl. And shock. Well, wow, look at her. What? Well, I thought I was the first person to locate you. Oh god, that went completely over her head, didn't it? Penny, I was referring to you. You think I'm pretty? It's cute. She can't be serious, can she? Penny, it's less than a thought, more than an empirical fact. No, I mean, like, I don't go by common ethical standards that might be considered attractive. It's just, no one's ever said that to me. You can't be serious. She generally shakes her head and lowers her gaze, her cheeks acquiring a healthy flush as she gently finds her fingers interesting. Heh. Well, you are. Thanks. You're pretty she doesn't know. Now it's my turn to flush. Thanks? Now it's gotten awkward. We're awkward. We made this awkward. We're sure some kind of distraction. Then suddenly it is a distraction. Well, if that works, but now I can't finish my milk. Yeah! Sound! I lay down myself, the body's being pulled through the air with some sort of purple tentacle wrapped around my torso, and it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't belong to anything living. Hello, hentai. Like a sharp twist and flips me around, and I grit my teeth, my stomach upset by the quick motion. What do we have here? Miss Goodwitch. Who is this woman? Why is she attacking me? And most importantly, why the hell is she attacking me with? The lichen struck coming out of her riding crop? You give me a lot of trouble, young man. What kind of trick were you using to mask your aura? My what? No matter. We have plenty of time to uncover that. Now let's make you easier to transport. She extends her other hand towards me. I cringe and close my eyes. The bespectacled woman's wrist. Please let him go. He's done nothing wrong. Oh, I can left-click the easy save. Unhand me this instant, young lady. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't do that. Because? Because you're going to knock Stone unconscious and take him to an unknown location. That was my intention, yes. The woman is frowning pretty intensely. She suddenly snatches her hand away from Penny's grip, and the red immediately steps between me and the attacker. I guess you're eager to share the blame. You could share that fate as well. Oh god, this woman is dangerous. I can just feel by looking at her. And Penny wants to face her for me? Penny, no! Run! Don't worry, Stone. She's combat ready. What? What is this? Why is Penny suddenly giving off a similar feeling? I'm combat ready. Are you now? Glenda. What, a phone? Of all the times... The woman brings down a free hand in one of her pockets, producing some kind of smartphone. Husband, I'm in the middle of something. You're in the middle of starting an international incident. Excuse me? The young lady who's so bravely confronting you is a special protege of the general. Salutations. Penny's just like wicked. Nice, Penny. Work that angle. She's still interfering. I noticed, Glenda, but does this young man look or feel like a threat at all? Her stare bores into me, evaluating like I'm some sort of something she picked out of the sidewalk. Well, kind of true, isn't it? He does seem rather inoffensive. Totally and utterly defensive, ma'am. But I can't just let him go if he's involved in a meteor crash in the market. Of course not. What you can do, though, is bring them both to me. Which I was going to do? By asking him to come along, Glenda. I may understand your invitation to have to repave the streets, but I don't think these children deserve an iron fist because of that. Yeah, take it. Oh, why do I keep falling today? What's your name, child? And I believe you're called Penny, young lady. Oh, pfft. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He's Stone. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Now that I'm no longer restrained, anyway. Hope you guys are liking the stream. She's a beautiful woman, and her stern behavior kind of puts a damper on that. My name's Glenda Goodwish. Beacon Academy? You maybe know Ruby. Then maybe you know Ruby. Of course, someone willing to stand up for a full-fledged huntress would be an acquaintance of that girl. Please follow me to your transport. The headmaster would like to talk to the both of you. You're not going to tame Stone anymore, then? That depends on his actions, of course, but I guess we should give him the opportunity to explain himself. Much appreciated, Miss Goodwitch. Thanks. Despite the rocky introduction, actual shaping up to be a good thing. Whatever these people are, they sound important. And Penny sounds important, too. She's nice, strong-armed, a bit awkward, cute, and has got enough courage to go against a huntress. Is that what she called herself? Best friend one could ever ask for, really. Thanks, Penny. Have you been to the school, Penny? No, I haven't been to Beacon Academy yet. I was supposed to visit for the first time in about 6 months. But it's most famous combat academy in all of Remnant, training the best huntsmen and huntresses in the world. Sounds important, but what exactly do they hunt? The Grim. They are... Adjust your seats and strap in, children. We're descending. She pointed out the window to the right. Curious, I slowly walked to the seat to the right where the vehicle is riding in. Then I see it. I don't know why this is temporary. I like this, unless this is official art. Oh wow, that's a big complex. Ooh, I think I see Ruby from up here. No, it's just Archbird. School is currently on break before the start of next semester. The majority of students are not on campus right now. Which also means it's easier to get you to the headmaster unnoticed. I'm back, headmaster. So I see. Welcome to Beacon Academy, children. I am Osborne, the headmaster. So this is the headmaster of Beacon Academy. He's very attractive. Well, there's just some fine aging genes in action there. No, seriously, he's got a head full of gray hair, and he's still but he's got a full head of gray hair. And where the hell are his wrinkles? He looks like a girl's older man fantasy. Should have one of those boy love stories, or what? What is love stories? But in that case, he'd need a. And this is General Unwin. I believe Penny's already acquainted with him. Oh, he got a thing! He got his own thing now. That's neat. Strong, muscular, buff counterpart. Good morning, sir. It seems like I can't take his eyes off you. It seems one cannot take his eyes off you for more than 5 minutes without you taking in some stray, Penny. Yikes, stereotypical army general. Even expression is gentler. Penny was the first one on the scene, General. I also witnessed the events immediately prior to the crash and was in town the whole morning. Frankly, I don't know we could have asked for a better witness, and she helped protect Mr. Kobigas from my lapse in judgment. What she said. I think it's a good thing Penny's the one who found me instead of anyone else, really. And she's been great to me so far. You must understand me. Penny's character is never in question. I just find it curious that she can't seem to help but from relationships with particular characters. And there's the attention to the room to me. Had half a mind to saying, hey, I'm not peculiar, but I'm the guy who was born from a meteor or something. So Penny, can you tell us how your morning went? From start to finish, with anything that comes to mind, any detail, no matter how small, could it be important? What's he smelling about all of a sudden? Every detail? If you please. Well, the sky was pretty clear. Alright, and the divided temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. The southern mirror is around 2 meters. I can't read this fast. I was worried about the possibility of people scared about. God damn it. Penny, calm your shit. And that's when we arrived at this location. Glenda just looks peeved. I see. Thank you for your exhaustiveness, Penny. Oh my god, he is a headmaster. That didn't faze him in the slightest. Even the general lost his smile halfway through. My pleasure, headmaster. Now, Mr. Kabigos, do you understand Penny's story that you possess no memory and awareness of the Remnant as a whole? You managed to get that out of that? Is this guy a wizard? Sadly correct. My memories are a mess. I remember what police are supposed to be, my name, random bits and pieces. And before meeting Miss Glenda, I have no idea you could snatch other people in the air with riding crops. She's just pissed. It's kind of cool. What is that last thing you remember? Darkness. And I guess going to sleep? Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a crater and I met Penny. And he was in his sleepwear. And someone turned into a makeshift projectile. And someone turned him into a makeshift projectile. Sounds preposterous. You seem to have a theory, James. He's not lying, or else he'd be the best liar I ever met. So either the impact knocked the memories out of him, so to speak, or someone removed them. Wait, what? That does seem like the most plausible explanation. I turn right to meet Penny's gaze. She seems to share my surprise and question at the tip of my tongue. But why would anyone erase my memories, put me in a fake meter, and hurl me at the city? Also, how'd you get past the barrier? Those questions need answers, indeed. But I don't see us getting to those questions that need answers, indeed. But I don't see us getting to them in the course of the thing. Penny's the first ball Mr. Kobayashi he's made after his awakening, James. If his memories have actually been tampered with, it's good and important to give him as many anchors to the real world as possible, in preparation when it'll go back to normal. Burp. And I also understand you're worried about Twitter. Why are you doing this? How many people watching? Oh, only 3, y'all. Also understand you're worried about Penny's interactions. Speaking is certainly more a controlled environment than veiled, no? Granted, but unless there is something else you are not sharing with us that may constitute an impotent, I don't see any reason why Miss Penny shouldn't be allowed to spend the semester here at Beacon. Tensions are thick and cut it with a knife, as they say. I understand they seem to act friendly so far, but it's not like they're playing mind games with each other. In a few more seconds of staring contest, General lowers his gaze and lets out a deep sigh. I guess there are none. Upon hearing those words, Penny lets out a huge gasp, bringing her hands to her mouth. General, really? As long as you behave. Of course I will. I'll be good, General. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, General. If that's all, I should inform Penny's father of the new arrangements. I'll also have one of my teams inspect the location of the crash. No offense, Glenda. None taken. I shall accompany you. Those two fucking hate each other. Thank you, Headmaster. 1,000 thanks. Don't take me yet, children. I'd say I'd like you to stay at the school, but there are conditions. Conditions? Despite your particular situation, this academy for huntsmen and huntresses, to stay at the Beacon, you'll need to prove that you have potential to stand out inside and learn. He's not serious, is he? Headmaster, will I have the confidence in my abilities? I doubt that the reasonable request for Stone. He's not combat trained, he doesn't even know how to access his aura. Bitch, I know martial arts! Yeah, what's aura? Aura is an extension of your soul. All living things possess it, and huntsmen can use it to protect their bodies, heal their injuries. We have a first year who managed to pass the entrance exam by only discovering aura in the exam itself. So there's now a precedent. That's not a precedent, that's a miracle. Regardless of combat training, we can be certain of that at the moment of time. I want some more water drink. Oh, that's right. Yeah. What's right? What is he talking about? I leave him in your hands, Miss Paul. The atmosphere is currently free. The amphitheater is currently free. I will have a room ready for you two in the dormitories by the time you're finished. Finished? Finished what exactly? Thanks, Headmaster! The exam will take place on Sunday. Prepare yourself properly. Wait, Penny, where are we going? I can walk on my own! There's a way to play speaker for people willing to walk the path, Mr. Kobayashi. Mr. Kobayashi. Here we are. Penny's much dragged me to the non-stop to the elevator out of the tower and to the school grounds where, of course, I couldn't escape the gaze of a few students. Some pointed, others laughed, others yet seemed almost sympathetic. What? It kind of looks like I have a girlfriend. Oh, I love the... That's new, I like that. The structure isn't towering, seems... The structure we're in is towering and seems to be able to accommodate hundreds of people at the same time, if not more. So I see, Penny, but I don't understand what we're here for. To verify your combat training, of course. Oh god, she's serious. Penny, I've never been in a fight my entire life, according to your memories, right? Of course, what is... Oh. I have no memories, so maybe I've just forgotten about it? Is there a chance I could be trained to fight? Positive. But I if I forgot, what good does that do for me? Even if your brain has forgotten, there's a possibility your body still remember. You're very close to me, keeping her eyes on mine and connecting our foreheads. Her hands grasp my cheeks, making me flush in embarrassment. Oh yeah, this is the whole... I feel all of a sudden, like a blanket of warmth spreading down to the point of our foreheads, connecting over to my entire my body. I feel the blanket seep into my flesh, traveling through the pathways previously unknown to me, the way down to my core, and then... Balance go in me, and contrary to warm my body explodes, waving outwards from my skin. I look at my hands, and they're covered in a thin translucent layer of dark silver, which disappears in a few seconds. Penny, is this... I unlocked your aura using mine. I also recited the ancient oath that went with it, from the time when the process was used to coming of age ritual. As the headmaster said, it will protect you and heal you. You have a finite quality, though, so don't rely on it too much. Dodge is important. Got it. Now we spar. I feel her Penny's putting herself in between me and Glenda's back, although this time it's kind of muted. It's because she unlocked my aura, because it's only going to be a spar. Be careful, Stone. I'll tell you what I will do, but you have to come. I will come at you seriously. Are you ready? Not at all, but this may help me remember things about myself. I flex my legs, preparing to move. Like ventured, nothing gained. How do you feel, Stone? Nervous, but not as much as I thought it'd be. Is this also because of aura? Aura is an extension of your soul, after all, but your aura's cover is not fully formed. So what do I do? You need the focus. By focusing, you bring more of your aura to the surface and reform your cover. Try it now. Take a nap! I think it worked. Fantastic. Now let's see how sturdy it is, shall we? Come again? I thought I was going to knock you on the ground for sure. Don't worry, you almost did it. Ouch, she only backhanded me in the shoulder, but I got pushed back for meters. Alright, some of you can dodge my attack instead of taking it. My eyes fell out, but I can't see able to move fast enough. I have to try to dodge. Ah! I'm sorry, maybe I moved too fast? You have to pay attention when dodging. A successful dodge will let you avoid any damage, but a failed dodge will leave you open to an enemy attack, worse than if you guarded against it. Also, if you choose to focus on enemy attacks, it also counts as a failed dodge. So I have to read my enemy and choose my options carefully. Got it. Right, last lesson is attacking. Try to attack me, Stone. Well, I can't attack you. I don't want to hurt you. Thanks. That's a normal sentiment, but don't worry and come at me. If you say so. And I have to attack Penny. Very well connected, Stone. There was force behind that swing. There's a particular kind of battle called duels. There's no way to fight alone in a group, but it's many possible ways to open up to you, like using items in your semblance, but you won't be able to do dodge on your own. In both cases, your enemies will have particular tells. Pay attention to those inside, while actions take away an eye of your aura, okay? Understood. Thanks, Penny. Oh, thank God it's over. I'm the one who hit her, but my hand is numb. She's sturdier than she looks. Well, that was a sufficient warm-up. Crap. Try and catch me, Stone. Again! I pat my hands on my knees. Penny put me through an intensive training session. Aura is so convenient. My body's already healing the sores and scrapes I got from training with Penny. I didn't warm up before starting, and yet I feel completely fine and cramp pull-wise. That master hypothesis is correct. Your body has combat training. It's a pretty big hint. It means I was trained in a combat school, right? Or you were someone's apprentice. Either way, it should help us narrow down where to look for further information. That's a start, but probably survive the test. I raise my hand to the sky. It's sundown. We've been here for a while. Well, I want to see what the room the headmaster prepared for us. Wait just a moment. What is it? You remembered something? Yes, I remember the headmaster said he was going to have us a room prepared for us, as in one for the both of us. So? What do you mean, so? He wants to stay in the same room. And? My jaw is currently threatening to dislocate. Penny, we're a boy and a girl. Doesn't that thought of sleeping in the same room, bother you? Oh. She starts giggling like I just cracked the best joke in the world. Stone, you're so old-fashioned. Old-fashioned? Teams and dormitories and combat academies like Beacon are all co-ed. Have been for decades. You're telling me that they're allowing teenagers of different genders to share the same living space? She nods. Okay. Well, you can say a normal reaction, really. Well, here's the thing, like, people make their choices whenever they get a co-ed room in real life. Either that or they don't get one, but it's their responsibility to do shit in it. And if you're going to college and, like, going away to school, you need to have responsibility. Let's go look for a room, then. I'm gonna check my, I'm gonna check the Discord on. I don't know what's wrong with that. Is the stream stopping? Let me save. No, the stream's working fine. The stream's working fine. Stream looks fine to me, Salem. Alright, there we go. Fix that up. Alright. So now I should be good. Alright. Yes, save. Alright, return. The academy is not only big, but it's also beautiful. Modern at the same time, has an air of elegance to it, like a castle. I guess Osmond's Tower looking down from above helps give it that feeling. Which I thought was the reason why Penny is constantly looking around, but more attentive observance. Clearly she's looking for something or someone. Hey, Penny. Oh yeah, we were walking outside last time. This time we're in a hallway. Hey, Penny, what does your friend look like? Excuse me? I grin. I must have caught her by surprise. The friend you asked Miss Glenda about. Ruby, right? If you tell me what she looks like, I can help you look for her. You got caught. She flushed in embarrassment at being caught, but also gives me a nod. Well, Ruby's short to me. She has silver eyes and dark hair with red highlights. Sounds peculiar. What else, huh? Slowly approached Penny from behind. Is the Rubes? Oh. She also wear a red hood or something similar? Affirmative. How did you know? Wild guess. And does she also have white skin? Indeed. When I first met her, I thought she had some kind of skin condition. But it was really just her natural pigment and some weird lighting. Don't get her pissed. Oh, shit. You're watching Yukio? Okay. The shroom looks correct, right? Because Salem was telling me that make her white tone that much more accentuated. Black and red mostly. I'm sure she looks just fine. Gorgeous even. She smiles. I think she could benefit from a more very guarded outfit. One of her teammates has great fashion sense. I think she should take a flight. No. I do not need fashion advice from Weiss. And my combat skirt is awesome. I got to admit, combat skirts are fucking cool. And it's just like, oh shit. Ruby! Tackle! Ruby, I'm so happy to see you again. Happy too, but I need air. Another feeling, Ruby. Thankfully, Pelling only contains for a few seconds before releasing her. Ruby, I'm so happy to see you. You didn't go away for the break? Break's almost over. Anyway, I would have to come back. And more importantly, you. Me? The headmaster asked me to look for you to bring you to your room, and he told me that you were going to stay at Beacon. It's super duper awesome. Alright, Miss Headmaster Osmond allowed us to stay here, provided we pass the exam, of course. We? Hi there. Look at she only just remembered my presence. Ruby turned to me, I grinned and raised my right hand in greeting. My name is Stone Tikabashi. Nice to meet you. Why is she looking at me like that? She's scrutinizing me from head to toe like a statue she needs to chip excess stone off of. Ha! Stone pun. Hey, Ruby. Did I have something on my face? Why is she getting so close? She retreated. You, mister! But I looked surprised when Ruby suddenly gestured her right index for me in my direction, gesturing her whole arm to point at me, which, considering I'm 5'10", is kind of a comedical image. Yes? As Penny's first friend in Vale and the leader of Team Ruby, the coolest amalgamation of future hunters currently in Beacon, I do inform you that I find you lacking as a future teammate. Lacking? Because you lack something I need to see to fully evaluate you. Also, I may be curious. Ruby, you're curious about a ton of things. White Rose shippers. I got that, but what exactly am I lacking? Your weapon! You mean like Miss Glenda's riding crop? This light construct, because how could something so small keep hidden something that big? But yet, I could see someone as small as Ruby carrying around something this heavy. Ruby apparently loves my reaction, and her grin, if her grin's any indication. Did she make that scene just to set up for this reveal? Her name's Crescent Rose. Isn't she a beautiful thing in the world? She's a scythe / power whip / high power sniper rifle with extra mid-range rifle mode. Where did she even get something like this? Her grin widens as she plants the scythe into the ground, leans on it, smiling like a cat who just ate her canary. Well, I know this girl. She's kind of awesome, does not need fashion advice, and also happens to know how to build these babies. You built this at your age? Her only answer is to grin harder. Yeah, like, she's so fucking cocky, but so cute. That impossible. Penny watches on, assumed that her friend's antics. Okay, your turn now. Show me yours. I don't have a weapon. What does it mean you don't have a weapon? Even John had a weapon when he arrived. See, like, if I had to choose any waifu from Ruby who's still alive right now, it would have to be Ruby, because she seems like the most... She's not exactly childish anymore. She's more like... She's evened out, and she seems like she would be a great woman. Ruby Stone is... Penny trailed off and looked at me as she asked my permission. I smiled and nodded. If she's Penny's friend, then she's also my friend, I decided. If Penny likes her, she can't be a bad person, right? That master didn't tell me, not telling anyone about my situation anyway. He's what? You see, this morning... And that's the gist of it. Wow, so you sure you didn't drop from the moon or something? Not really, I was just thrown from somewhere. But that's more boring. Someone erased my brain, put me in a fake meteor, and hurled it into the city, and you call that boring? I said more boring. It's still very interesting, and kind of spooky at the best, but all the best stories are. Shame we didn't have a weapon, much less creepy. To put it lightly. We should probably provide you with a weapon, though. No hunter should be without a weapon, both for survival and coolness factor. There are no hunters that fight barehanded, I guess. Never completely. My sister is a hand-to-hand combat specialist, but she has combat gloves. Without weapons, it's really hard to use dust during fights. Oh, and dust is a mineral embodied with the power of the elements. You can use it raw, but it's pretty versatile like that. So weapons are bust. 'Cause no weapons, no dust. I like her already. So do I. Any idea where I can get a weapon down? Sounds kind of important. I don't think this kind of weapons Ruby Scythe get... I don't think you'll find weapons like Ruby Scythe in an ordinary shop. Damn straight. Ruby, why are you cursing? You've never cursed in the series. What's wrong with you? So, why don't you build it for him, Ruby? Huh? Huh? You're perfectly able to build a functional one, and your sights is any indication. Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm certain whatever you make will be more advanced and awe-inspiring than any commercially available weaponry that we may acquire from a shop. You can't deny that, no. She's buttering her up. Look at that blush. Oh, she's playing her well. Penny plays people so easily. So what about I supply you with the materials and you build it, and you can choose a name. It's going to be the most awesome name. Great. Yeah, by the end of the week then. Thanks, Ruby. You're awesome. By the end of the week, it shall. Wait a minute. That's in 3 days. Hook, line, and sinker. I'll get you the materials tomorrow morning. I don't like working on a deadline. Sorry, Ruby. I would very much not in opposition, but you made it clear that it's kind of a violence for me to have a weapon. Sorry, Ruby. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Just ask. As long as it's not money. Oh, you hope to repay me all right, mister. These 3 all-nighters are a lot of cookies. What kind of weapon? Yeah, sword, rifle, dagger, and need some basic shape to work off of. Hey, you okay there? Penny, is he okay? Stone, what's wrong? A whip. A whip? But also a gauntlet? I don't know what. My head feels kind of like Penny grabs onto my right arm, scrutinizing me in worry. Are you right? Do you still need some rest? No, I'm fine. It's just I got lost in thought for an instant. Okay, just in case we actually do need to make you lie down, I better show you to your dorm room already. I agree. Penny, I can walk on my own. I'm fine. You sure? On a scale of 100, how would you rate your current discomfort? A whip and gauntlet. Oh my god, this is going to be the best weapon ever. After Crescent Rose, of course. Dog barking! Yeah. Well, here's your new pad. How do you like it? It's really nice, Ruby. All the team's rooms are peeking like this. I love how it comes with a fully staunch bookshelf. Like, I like to read, so, like that's what I mostly did in bed while I was going, besides talking to someone. I just read. Kind of. But every team is allowed a certain level of customization. They're also expected to take care of any unscheduled cleaning, particularly in the kitchen. Understood. Come on, son. Let's get you in bed. Penny, I swear I feel fine. I don't need to. Oh, I think you do. Considering the amount of activity and excitement you've had today, you probably need a longer than average period of rest. Regret my arm doesn't relent. It seems I'm not getting out of this. I sat in the bed with only does Penny seem satisfied. Alright then. Now you stay here while we get you something to eat, alright? The mess hall should be open by now, so I better accompany you since you're not a student yet. I'm just starting to look at all the cool stuff in the room we get free. We got a painting, we got little things. I believe that's the bathroom. We get a little tiny ship, a plant. I'm pretty sure that's a suitcase. We get a soccer ball. Ooh, fancy. I look around the room, find it nicely furnished with 4 single beds. I guess that's the standard team size of Beacon Academy. There's a luggage pile to feed for two of the beds. One set of suitcases is white, metallic looking, which I guess is Penny stuff. It reminds me of the uniform that the general guy was wearing. Now it's kind of particular. The suitcase is made of fabric with overall dark pink tone, but there are covered patches and different more often and non-eye burning colors. I mean, acid green and dark pink, who does that? Then again, it may be Veil Fashion's different parameters than the nothing in my mind. I myself fall back on the bed, and now that I was alone, my mind had no qualms about filling itself with questions and wonder. Who exactly am I? Is Stone even my real name? And why would someone do this to me? It seems too elaborate for a personal vendetta. If whoever did this had me at a grudge, just moving all my memories would have been much worse than state to wake up in, not only knowing how to say help me. And all the places where to lead me? Why Veil City? And why such a bold way? Wondering about this right now is useless. I turn on my side and close my eyes. I think I'll take a little nap before the girls come back. And here comes the creep! Damn, this bed is more comfortable than I thought. I immediately fell asleep hard, particularly tired Brick. Although, that begs the question. Inconceivable! No fair, no fair, no fair. And this is so comfortable that I was so tired mentally and physically. Why am I waking up? Shuffle, shuffle. Maybe I need to get closer. But I'm so close already. That might have to do with the person currently moving around in my bed disturbing my sleep. The voice is unfamiliar, so whoever it is, it's not Ruby or Penny. It's a complete stranger on my bed, shuffling around. Yeah, that's enough to get my brain to execute the wake-up function. Hello, bunny friend. A complete stranger indeed. And, of course, we gotta save it there. Maybe it's because of the semblance. I've never seen any problems with those before. Purple hair and those eyes, the double irises. In a way, this is exciting. Discovering new uses and limitations of my semblance. Fun! What's she talking about? She's so focused on whatever she's doing that she hasn't noticed I've woken up. Stone, how you feeling? We bought you... Oh, hi, Penny. Ruby. Oh, hi there! We didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, it's okay. I wasn't going anywhere, so... What's this semblance? Get away from Stone! Thanks, Penny. Thanks, Penny. Oh, you're weak. Then I can ask you directly. I said get off of him! Oh wow, never seen a flying tackle execute with such precision. Whoops! But the strange girl dodged easily, jumping off the bed while Penny landed on it, sitting between me and her like a mama bear protecting her cub. So stingy. What are you doing and what are you trying to do to Stone? Nothing bad, I was observing him for some reason I failed, so I was trying to observe him harder. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You're our roommate, right? Your clothes look like your bags. It's actually the other way around, since I made the bags after I made the clothes, but yeah, smart guy. My name's Evelyn Demarat. Nice to meet you. You mean you're not only going to sleep in the same room as the two of us, but you're also going to be placed on our team, making this arrangement not transitionary? Clever girl, and that's the gist of it. I see. Kenny gets up to bed and walks toward one of the others, specifically one parallel to mine, on the opposite side of the room. Well, my bed is no king size. Aren't you cute being all jealous? Stone's currently very tired and vulnerable. Whatever you're trying to do, I won't let you take advantage of him. I wasn't going to do anything bad, I swear. I just wanted to know more about my new roomie. And you couldn't wait for me to wake up to ask? That's right, I could have. She missed the more obvious solution and went for the most extravagant and borderline creepy one by just doing something to me in my sleep. Oh joy, our roommate is weird. So, I think Stone was supposed to eat dinner or something? Alright, I followed Penny's eyes to the door where a tray of food lays forgotten in her earlier jump. Let me go get that for you. No, Penny seems to be torn between leaving me on guard and going to take the food, but at the end decides to stay put following. You hear me? What was that last part? I'm going to check Discord to make sure everything's all good. Yeah, it's YouTube game that works for me. Yeah, I see people talking to me in my Discord chat. You guys know you guys can talk in the YouTube chat if you guys want. I think she meant to use the word scrumptious. She wants to be painting cookies? What a weirdo. You're one to talk. What? Something in my face? Cute. The night has been long and thankfully uneventful. Penny has been watching Evelyn. Evelyn has behaved for the rest of the night, and the red-haired girl on guard mode eventually uncovered the elliptic Taylor. So this morning, at my suggestion, we've reached an agreement. Fine, I promise. No, you have to say it out loud. I will use my silence on my teammates without asking first. Much appreciated, Evelyn. She sighs out like she's giving out something really important to her, or it's just a great amusement. Things you do for teammates. So, now that we're all at ease with each other, the exam's in 2 days from now, right? Indeed, which means we have to go down the Vale and pick up the materials we will need for your weapon stone. Then I can show someone around. I'm from Mistral, but it's not the first time I've been to Beacon or Vale, so I can give him the lay of the land. She's offended. She's like, bitch, you try, you die. I don't know. Come in. Hey, Dad.
Hey,
I'm live streaming.
Okay, how are you?
I'm feeling better.
Yeah, great. I'll leave you to it.
You want a hug?
Of course.
I might have a date on Saturday, so.
Awesome. Who?
I'm gonna go into the aquarium.
With who?
My girl I'm talking with.
Okay.
I love you, Dad.
Love you.
I love my dad. He's a good guy. Come on, Penny. She promised to be good, no? And we should at least try trusting her if we're really going to be stuck together during the exam. The exam and more! I promise to scream for help if something happens. We'll keep out open space to lots of people. And I'll write her name in blood in the asphalt if she hurts me. That's a little too much. Penny's going to go apeshit. But, if you can't make YouTube gaming work, I'm sorry. You could, do something with that rabbit, video sharing thing where someone else can watch it and they can stream it over to you. I'm not really sure how that works, but, I'll tell my dad you said hello, gay gamer, age 21. Yeah, it's not like he'd have time to... I stuffed one of my hands over Evelyn's face and give her a small glare as to say shush. Okay. Okay, you can go. Say something cool? Mayonnaise. Penny stood from the table and said that I blink as I realized she hasn't had breakfast. Penny, what about your breakfast? Oh, don't worry. I'll eat something in town. It's just that I want to be at the part shop opening hours, so I'll have to go by Ruby first and ask her what she needs, so. I see. Try to drink some water for the hiccup first, at least. I will. See you later, then. Penny, nice waifu. Ew! You licked me! You keep your hand over my mouth. You licked my hand. And it was delicious. Yep, this definitely reminds me of my friend Amber. 100%. Like, you know what she did when the first time I met her? She licked my face. She was just like, you're mine now. I was just like, dude, the fuck? Suddenly I want Penny to come back. I need the doll. Well then, what do you want to see first? I guess we can familiarize ourselves with the school, but what about we finish breakfast first? Okay, one thing I do know about this game, since it's still in early development, there are some problems. I cannot go in Osmond's office, because that will cause the game to crash. And also, do not go to, not use Semlights before the fight in the forest where David unlocks it. And do not go to Osmond, that makes the game crash. Alright, so I need to be careful of that. Let's go down, pick a place, and I'll show you around. Back to the room. Do not go to Osmond's office. This is where me and Penny trained yesterday. From what I hear, it's one of the 2 most popular training spots in the school. Not a lot of places where you can go all out in Beacon. Plenty of open space. Makes sense. Ideal if you want to train with someone, if you manage to find it empty, that is. Huh? But this place is so big. You're only spotted with Penny so far, so you don't know what the battle between the hunters and against Grim can become. Yes, but still, this is cool. I just took a training match between... And there goes Yang and Pyrrha. B. We turn around to the source of the noise. 2 students, both girls, one with a wild mane of long blonde hair. I would love if there would be like a, what's it called? A screen of them fighting, like Yang like punching towards like Pyrrha and Pyrrha using her shield to block it, and it looked super fucking cool. Ejects plus projectiles. The other's red hair, similar length, has it tied in a ponytail and wields a shield and spear like they're made of cardboard. They're moving around the amphitheater in what can only be defined as a waltz of violence, and they don't seem to be aware of their surroundings unless it gives them a strategic advantage. Exit left? Right behind you. Yeah, I feel like she would be afraid, so she'd just be like hiding behind you. Let's try classroom. Ooh, the classroom got a new look, I think. Here's the classroom. You're going to be spending a lot of time in here. Considering I know next to nothing about Remnant, that's a safe assumption. What do you mean you know nothing about Remnant? Oh shit, I forgot she doesn't know. Crap, forgot I haven't told Evelyn about my situation yet. Again, since we have to be teammates, I'll screw it. Looks like she'll think I'm weird. See, the truth is... And she sees that as sexual advance. Let her go! And that's the gist of it. You don't remember anything except your name. And enough to function as a normal member of society, but nothing about Remnant. Why is she staring at me like that so intently? Evelyn? It's nothing. Anyway, you should probably try not to skip any lessons if your brain's that empty. Hey, it's not empty, just ill-informed. Still, finding a skill of a hunter, but without learning about the job and Remnant, you're gonna have a lot of trouble in the field. Or in social interactions. Imagine the level of conversation you could hold with someone who doesn't even know what the hell you're talking about. For example, yesterday I couldn't finish telling me about the Grim. I see. Well, one, Evelyn says so as Grim. There are a few distinguishing traits. One, they're made of shadows and red eyes and a bone mask. 2, they only attack humans unless provoked. 3, they literally don't have a soul. So they can't use aura. Yep. So far, there's not even been a record of something not living or artificial generating aura. They're still extremely tough customers, though. Hence why hunters need to be the toughest mofos alive. Haha, is that so? Need to take a drink. I had left nervously, not feeling confident. Oh, come on, have some faith in yourself. I bet in a few weeks you're going to be kicking ass with the best of them. Like, I see, like, her positivity. Yeah, but here's the thing. If he can watch my stream later if he wants to. The stream goes up on my channel after this. So you don't have to tell him right away. Maybe it's the first year. Well, let's go. Wait, before that. When I starts to the rim at the top of her hat and sticks out some adrenaline and pulls out it again, she's handing me an electric device, identical to one I've seen people use in Valen Beacon. This is scroll. It should help you keep track of all the new stuff. Is this your scroll? No, I got mine in my pocket. I have the spare one I found. Do you always carry around spare scrolls in your top hat? Nope. So just count yourself lucky. If you ever need to access your notes, you'll have to tap on the icon on the upper right hand of the screen. And here we go. You got this back. Oh yeah, that's not very good here. And I forget how to exit this thing. Oh, return. Let's go to the mess hall. Feels like a wasted deviation. Remember to get food is never a waste of time. She knows how I know. But we've been here this morning. What else could I do other than eat? Earn some money, bucko. Excuse me? I don't know if you'll have to pay tuition since it seems like the headmaster is particularly interested in you, but you still need to repay Ruby for your weapon, right? I bet you want to pay Penny too somehow. Kind of. She said she just wanted a friend, but a good friend wouldn't let another friend's favor go unreturned to be a good friend. I might just prepare her, or maybe she'd buy her a gift. Students can earn some granola by working in the kitchens, so you get paid you can even work on your cooking skills. Good to know. I guess this isn't a wasted deviation after all. Well, let's... Wait! Once again, Evelyn thrusts her hand into her hat, collects something out of it. A small plastic card, not even bigger than my thumb's fingernail. How much stuff does she have in that thing? What's this? It's a digital wallet. Need someone to stash your money, no? There's already some money in it? I hope to God she didn't just find this lying around. Well, let's just go now. Ellen readjusted her hat on her head, taking care to leave one of her ears hanging out. Can I ask you something? Sure, shoot. Isn't it comfortable to wear those ears while also wearing a top hat? And the music cuts out. She's like, what? Where are my ears? Yeah. I guess I'll be doing the next version. Like, the reason I'm restarting is because I lost my save file while changing computers. This is on my new gaming desktop computer. So, that's why it is. Yeah? Oh my god, you think these are fake? What do you mean I think? No, she can't be serious. You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Come here. She comes closer and grabs my right hand, and then she slowly brings it to her exposed ear. Oh my god. My fingers come in contact with what does feel like real fur. It's soft and velvety warm too, like a living thing. Oh my god, I just felt it twitch. See? Incredible. I rub my fingers on the edges, gently trace her leather-like skin on the inside. I actually remember feeling inside a rabbit's ear. That's enough, no? I found myself also using my left hand to the exotic appendage, rubbing my left palm on the furry side to caress it softly. Hey, knock it off! My hand slowly descends. I said knock it off! I said to start stumbling and I suddenly shoved into the chest. Ellen jumps back and brings her hand to her ear, as trying to hide it from me. Her face looks scarlet, and she's looking back at me like she's breathing more heavily than before. What's the big idea of playing with someone's ear like that? Oh, right, I bet those are pretty sensitive. That's all, but this time those who are have been staring at us. Oh, well, sorry. Good, let's go then. Hey, what the hell does she mean by next time? I know there's a nudie patch in here. I did not put it on because I do not want to get age restricted on YouTube. Also, I have never watched porn, so I'd rather not do that. Let's not go to Osmond's office because we've already done that. Dormitory. So we got path back to the dorm memorized. I think so, yeah. This is just the first year dorm, right? Right. So what about the other years? She doesn't know. Oh, yeah, left click. Where are they indeed? Wait, you mean you don't know? To be honest, I've never even seen any student that isn't a first year and 3-4 second year ones. But the academy has 4-year curriculum, right? Yeah, but I've never seen 3rd or 4th year students around here. That sounds very unlikely, almost impossible. The academy is supposed to house what's pretty much a small army, so why not just meet senior students? Yeah, they'll probably pop up sooner or later. And if you befriend any students, you can come visit them here. I'll keep that in mind. Let's continue our tour then. Ugh. I need something to drink. Talking so much like dries out your mouth. Ah. Also like something in my throat. I've been everywhere else, so I guess it's gonna make me go to Osmond's office. Oh, I think he meant just like, don't go in there when it's not required. Good morning, Mr. Cabias. Mr. Cabias, Evelyn. Hi, Headmaster. Headmaster Alfred doesn't look too different from the previous day, except for the lack of assistant in general. And I just realized he always carries around some sort of cup. I wonder if it's tea or coffee he's drinking. Oh, I don't drink soda. Anything I can do for you? Not right now, Headmaster. Evelyn's showing me around the school. Want to become a better acquainted with my teammate and stuff. That's a commendable idea. Especially considering that it'll probably be the first between me and death. They'll probably be... that's all between me and death or expulsion during the exam. Speaking of teammates... yeah, water. That's what I got right here. Tasty, bitch. It tastes good. And Master, is there going to be a fourth person joining us? Our apartment has 4 beds. Yes. Hopefully the exam. Evelyn? No. Just a little bit. She won't even notice. You promised not to. To my teammates. But upon just meeting her, she won't be my teammate yet. I just have to do it before we say words to each other. Oh, believe me, there will be words. If you act the way you acted with me, someone not half asleep. It's wonderful to see you're already getting along. One of the most important bonds you'll make is the one with your teammates. All hunters and huntresses remain tied to their teammates in one way or another after graduation. Huh? Told you we stick together a lot longer than just the exam. Hunters and huntresses are supposed to be paragons of strength, such staunch pillars to support the remnant. They also stand alone against tides of darkness. Also, when they come together, they can overcome the greatest adversities. I guess that goes for double and simple students? Precisely. Naturally. Thanks for the pep talk, Headmaster. Come on, son. We've got a lot more to school to see. If you ever need advice, my door is always open. Thank you, Headmaster. I just realized, he expects me to become a hunter, doesn't he? He do! I don't have showing you around the school. Let's hit the town. It's almost lunchtime, though. My treat! Oh, come on. I don't want to end up embedded to the whole school. I wouldn't want to either. Boy. Good. Let's go to Main Street. This Main Street runs all the way to the north end and the south end of Vale City. There are a lot of shops. If you need to buy anything common or just want to grab a bite to eat, Main Street is the place for you. More specialized shops scattered throughout the city. Instead, to find them you need to know where to look. There are also Market Street, but right now they're closed because of renovations. Probably redoing pavement or subduing broken glass. I'm so sorry. Still, Main Street is the best place for small shopping to go on dates. If I finally want to go on one, sure. Oh, come on, you're not that socially awkward. I could be. Maybe I just forgot. Well, so far you're not giving me that vibe. And you're attractive enough. Are you always this blunt? Nah, just when I can mess with people's heads. Consider me messed with. Roger, let's continue the tour now. I stopped drinking soda like 4 years ago. Just shut up. You're starting to become... Wondering, are you going to romance any of the girls who won't be able to help you choose? If you guys want to, yes, I would. I want to do the Evelyn path because I'm pretty sure you can go the farthest in here on the Evelyn path. I know there's a new Emerald thing, and I know when the game ended. And I haven't been able to keep up because I've been so busy with graduating school. So I'm just not 100% sure. I want to go the Evelyn Penny path first. And if I can do, like, I don't know. This game's not completed yet, so I'll go as far as I can. After a brief walk through Vale, Evelyn has brought me to the shop for various arrays of different colored and sized crystals and window display. Some are big as my fist, some as small as my thumb, others in the shape of bullets. From dusk till dawn. Vale's oldest dust shop and only one that was allowed to keep its name after the Schnee merger, currently finishing renovations. Dust. Ruby mentioned it earlier when we were talking about weapons, but what's a Schnee? That's 2 questions. What do you want to talk about first? What's a Schnee? Well, I managed a merger. I managed a merger. What do you think that is? A merger is when 2 businesses become one, right? So it's not a Schnee, but a Schnee company? Because Dust Traders and all the outlets are one of the most powerful organizations in Remnant. They own close to 75% of all operations concerning Dust and Remnant. Extraction, refining, wholesale, retail, they got it all. It's a family business, and since the 2nd generation came to power, they got R&D too. They sound important. And powerful, but their business practices are not all exactly ethical. Typical. Power corrupts, and money is very powerful. So I guess it's better not to cross them. That's the most sensible thing to do, yeah. I like to cross them as much as I can. I'm sure... I should be surprised, but I'm not. Maybe, though, it's related to something that Evelyn's necessities. Moving on, can you tell me more about Dust? You said it was some kind of power embedded with the power of the... powder imbued with the power of elements and the power of weapons. Yes and no. Yes, Dust is a mineral found in powder form in the wild when it contains the power of one of the 4 elements, fire, water, lightning, and wind. I'm just going to check the YouTube chat right quick. I'm watching a few episodes of this game. Glad to have you here, Jonathan. But, right now, I'm just replaying the whole game because I lost my save file because I switched computers. But it's not just used to power weapons. It's a remnant technology based on Dust. In one way or another, that's the most common way to use to fight. Is some bullets and crystals. You can also imbue your clothes with Dust, but that's more common in the olden days. That sounds very versatile and cool. And very important. Hunters can do some pretty cool stuff with just their aura and semblance, but it's how well they use the Dust and Dust both. That's what sets the high above the rest. It also gives normal people a fighting chance. Thanks for the information, Evelyn. You're welcome. Oh? Walk in, the old man has gotten out of the shop and is now sticking a flyer to the side of the door. Once over and done, he opens the door and the shop steps back inside. Cluster reveals that a part-time position at the shop. Well, you look at that. You found another productive job. I think I could work here, but I don't know anything about the handling Dust. The virus has no previous experience required, so the old man is probably willing to teach you about Dust. That actually makes sense. I'll definitely keep this place in mind once it opens. Weishni! My customer order should have arrived. You're waiting for a new episode. Yeah, see, I just got this, so don't worry about it. I didn't see much in this side street. It does remind me of the one with the dumpster while I was waiting for Penny, though. Keep it in mind anyway. This, my friend, is a shortcut to one of the most known places in Vale. And that would be? You're still not ready to know yet. Way too green. But I can tell you it only opens at night. So she just brought me here to dangle a damn carrot in front of my face? Tease. Speaking of carrots. Jets, but what's the deal with the ears? Well, I thought it was obvious. They're cute, soft, and make me adorable. It's true, but okay, I got them. I mean, like, why do you have them? Because I'm a faunus, duh. Evelyn. Just, you should at least beg me a little. I know people who like teasing like this. Ah. Why does she want me to beg her all of a sudden? She's kinky like that, I guess. I don't know. Fawns are just like humans, except they have animal-related traits. Some have ears, some have claws, some have tails. Every single one of them has something... Every single one of them can see in the dark. I haven't seen many around, though. Well, you haven't been in Vale that long, and Beacon's almost empty right now, remember? Fawns are not as numerous as humans, and most of them try to keep themselves scarce. A lot of people prefer to live outside of the Four Kingdoms. In the little Grim country? Why is that? Because most humans are a bunch of racist assholes, and the last war they had Remnant was about gathering up all the Faunces and confining them onto a fish-shaped island. Yep. Humans can be assholes. You're actually serious. Yep. The island's called Monterey, too. It's supposed to be a gift after the Great War, but not everyone fell for it. That's a dick move if I ever heard one, but why? I mean, are Faunus dangerous or something? Not more than a theory or two, but we'll have a tour to get back to. Make note on your skull about it. Cute bunny owes me a history lesson. You're actually making a note about it? Wait, did I? Faunus. Okay. I wanted to really see it says, Cute Bunny owes me a lesson. Damn it. Sounds important. What a good student. And Evelyn Sensei is pleased. Glad you are. She is. Everyone ships me with her. Everyone ships me with Evelyn because I'm not a pervert, and she's an extreme pervert. Like, everyone ships me with Evelyn because of the way I act and say how she's, like, one of my friends that I used to have when I was in school. And there's a faunus right there! That's pretty much it for now. If you like meeting people and stuff, you'll probably discover new places on your own. Almost sundown. Want to do anything before I go back to Beacon? Well, there's one thing. Food. What'd you say this flavor was? Napoleon. A delicious patchwork of strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate for the price of one flavor. It's good indeed. I wonder if I've tried this before but forgotten about it. I just had a fun thought. What is it? If I already tried this ice cream but forgot about it, I'm the only person alive who's experiencing eating Napoleon ice cream for the first time twice. Sound fair, and you're already able to joke about it after 2 days? Yes, Penny finding me right off the bat dulled some of the shock. And you've been kind of helpful, too. Only kind of? Okay, maybe a little more. Damn right. Speaking of Penny, I wonder where she is. She's probably helping Ruby on the weapon. Alright, I wonder how that's going. I'm gonna take a drink. I can't believe I stayed up all night working on this. The ideas just kept coming and coming and coming. Thank God it settled on one design when Penny came by to ask me about the materials. I managed to sneak a break while she went to town. Oh, why am I doing this myself? Ruby, Rose, you should just said no, or you could have taken it easier. You didn't need this thing until Sunday. And Yang. Woo! Ruby, you still working on that thing? Hey, Yang. Yes, I am. Like a moron. I'm almost done, though. Hello, pushover. Is it at least a good one? Of course it's a good one. It's me, remember? And it's really sleep deprived. You sure this thing isn't going to blow up on some poor guy's face? Of course not. 90% no. I see. Ah! Yang, put me down. I love Yang. Yang is the record clean of accidental manslaughter. But look at little Miss Property Damage preaching. That's different. I was in total control of my mental facilities when I trashed that club. Stop being so proud of criminal charges. When you stop being stubborn and get some sleep. Cheater! Blackmailer! I bet Penny doesn't have to put up with this kind of stuff. People forcing her to be a responsible sleeper. I fucking don't. So you're positive you won't blow your cover and expose yourself? Yes, sir, I can probably simulate sleep, and eating won't be a problem either, right? All students not convinced you have special needs because of health issues, yes. Wonderful. I still think it's an unnecessary risk, Penny. Sir, I'm here to test myself as a fighter, and I think it's also a good occasion to test my level of integration with people. You developed SDG Night 200 models to look more like humans, to act more human-like, to give people a greater sense of security. We both know how important that is. And Beacon is a more controlled environment than Vale City, as the headmaster said. Well, I guess I have to live with that amount of risk, will I? Yes, my exaggerations convinced him. What I'm wondering is, are you taking a risk into account yourself, Penny? What do you mean, sir? I've been on many battlefields, Penny, both with and without weapons, and I've learned one lesson above all. People can unexpectedly be cruel to those who are different. My fellows collaborate that, yes. We have a war because some of us wanted to suppress individuality. Others because some thought those animal traits as lower than even animals, unnatural. I refer to how they would treat someone who isn't born yet lives. I respect your courage, Penny. I just hope you won't have to see the ugly side of people anytime soon. And save. Be careful. They will never find out. I'm not sure about that. They won't. Kick in the door. What's up? I'm home. Be safe and sound while you're all... Back safe and sound with all the blood inside your body. No mysterious rioting splattering over random walls in the city today. No siree. And all in all, I've been had fun exploring with Evelyn. She's fun, full of energy, surprisingly knowledgeable. Guaranteed anyone looks knowledgeable compared to me, but she's smarter than what she may appear at first glance. Someone go see what Penny's been up to? Sounds good. I look towards the school and my sight pops upon a figure in a black cloak standing in the main building gate. She's petite and holding a briefcase in her hands. She raises her hand and I lay my eyes on hers. Then she flexes. My eyes widen to see her rushing at breakneck speed in our direction. Hey, watch out! What? On the instinct, I grab Evelyn's right shoulder and push her out of the way, and a red shape comes barreling my way. My body freezes and I hold my arms crossed out and being presented with it. Hey, what's the big idea? Evelyn gets off the ground, dusts her clothes off. She takes in the situation. Why did you tell me? What are you running like at this, dude? I think it's a girl, Evelyn. The figure just keeps panting out of breath. I wish she'd lower that briefcase so I could see. Wait, is that a Red Hood? Ruby? Never ever do something like this to me again. Ugh. Suddenly throws the briefcase in my arms and lets go. And I take a better look at her. She realizes her hair is a mess and she looks like she really needs a shower and a few hours of sleep. All nice I can handle, but your juicy ideas kept me up all day too. I barely ate or went to the bathroom and Yang treated me like a baby. Well, you said she put me over her shoulder in a sack of red potatoes and used common sense on me. Common sense! So? What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know Yang. I love that joke. All right, you don't know Yang. Well, suffice to say I feel dumb and helpless. And just a little bit grateful because I really needed my sleep, but still. Okay, I got it. I won't ask you to build a weapon ever again. Although technically it was Penny who asked, but I'm not a direct I'm the direct beneficiary here. Good. Now you're gonna gaze upon its perfection. Her gaze falls on the briefcase and mine Evelyn's follows suit. My weapon is complete. You complete it in less than 24 hours? Yep, and it's awesome. Open it. I want to see your face. Here you go. Here I go. Fulmar reports setting my chest, an excitement I can't really explain, preventing me in my hands to go in the briefcase and metallic latch. I just love the design. It's cool. I wonder if this is going to count as my symbol throughout the series. Once I pop the briefcase opens easily, I'm feeling contents of artificial light and lampposts. Inside the briefcase is covered in red fabric, and inside the rest, twin silver-plated gauntlets and a long whip made of a similar material. The two gauntlets are shaped to cover up the forearms all the way to the elbow and the fingertips, and the metal resisting the base of the black leather, which only leaves the two filages of each finger out in the open. The left gauntlet is resting upside down, revealing a stylized symbol on the palm, which the main part is the shape of a keyhole, and the middle and the right gauntlet is going to the wrist of the elbow has the strange creases on it, similar to tracks. They're shaped like something's supposed to wrap around. Oh. This is beautiful, incredible. Awesome, terrific! And that's what above. How does it work? I'm glad you asked. For instance, first, to use dust, you grab a crystal and crush it in your grip. I have to what? With your aura, you can do it like breathing, silly. Oh, right. So I crush it in my grip? Yes. You crush it in your grip with the right gauntlet, and then the whip is still wrapped around it. Or if you just grab the stock after doing it, it becomes charged with the crystal's energy for a short period of time. So you got an ice whip, fire whip, shadow whip, and so on. Nice. You can already picture an image in my head, vividly in detail. With a slash of my enemy repeatedly, dozens of times in rapid succession, each small otherwise. The charge stays in the gauntlet until you transfer the whip or wham, you shoot it out. You can shoot something out of the gauntlet? From the palms. Look. Regards the gauntlet on the back, exposing two things. One is the hole for the stock of the whip, which can place it upside down perpendicular to the gauntlet to quickly extract the weapon if you have to pull it out in an arc. I guess the force used to be spectacular, huh? The other detail you want to expose the identical keyhole symbol on the metallic palm. From here, you quickly snap your fingers and open. If you do it in the left gauntlet, then the rapid machine gun fire. If you do it on the right, the charge and shoot with one big projectile. Boom! I guess you have to practice aiming, though. It's not a conventional gun, but no weapon in mine is like a gun mode. Oh, I see. Damn, you really thought this through. Of course I did. Well, after I slept some. Good. All I need is a name, then. I already thought of one. Shouldn't the one name it since he's going to use it? My baby, my name. And Penny said I could. But someone's the one who thought of the concept. But I'm the one who carried it to term. Oh, rather right, it's a shared effort. What's the name you thought of, Ruby? I had to page an old book for this one, so we may introduce to you Johnny Carossus. Old school. Ancient funicular. I never asked for your opinion, Cottontail. I already know that my tail was ripped off a long time ago. What? Just joking. She's just joking, Ruby. Was it a feeling they ruined what was supposed to be a cool moment? Well, thanks, Ruby. I love it, and I'll be sure to repay you. Fuck, I'm out of water. You're not going to try it? We're kind of in the middle of the school courtyard, and I wanted to show it to Penny first, actually. Yeah, I don't think she'd like if you start swinging that around without her supervision. Let's go show her. Then tomorrow we could try it out all together. All together? If you think I'm not going to be there for my very first day of school, then you got another thing coming. Well, I thought there was to be in here. I thought I was obsessed about stuff. Good stuff or bad stuff? Yes! She's a fucking tease. That wasn't an answer. Dude, she's a tease. What do you expect? Hey, Penny. We're back. Welcome back, Stone. Evelyn. Did I just imagine she looked troubled there for a moment? And Ruby. Ah, Ruby. And Ruby. I finished it. Finished it? You mean Stone's weapon? In record time and only slight forgetfulness about my well-being. You stayed there for almost 24 hours straight. You have no idea what I did, and I started working on Crescent Rose. Oh, Ruby, I'm so sorry. It's alright. I liked working on it. I got to see a new side of Penny. New side? I didn't think I had it in you to trick people. What? She tricked you? I know, right? I mean, I know Penny very, very, very well, but she didn't give the impression of being shrewd, you know? Oh, she's not that hurt. Thank God my aura's already healing, but damn, the briefcase is heavier than it looks. Ow, right on the foot? The little toe. Inhaled deeply, sharply through her teeth as I say that. It's not really a little toe, but to tell the truth, it's more certainly more distracting, if you say so. I'll say on the bad, totally real, though. Is Stoney injured? It's nothing too bad. The pain's already fading, and Aura will take care of it, right? Jeez, you're so clumsy. You could have seriously hurt my baby, you know? I'm not clumsy. I was just distracted. Son jumped out of your good boy you're standing. That's beyond simple distraction. She's right. I think you did it on purpose, you know? I doubt even you could find a reason for anyone to do that. I'm sure. Hold that thought. Thank you. What's S&M? Josh, you want to talk about it on your way back to your room? What? Hey! I'm just... Evelyn is a dirty, dirty girl. She needs to calm her tits. What was that all about? I think Evelyn also noticed. You're yourself on purpose because it means you wanted to give us some space. That's stupid. Why would I do that? Because you noticed I was getting increasingly uncomfortable as they talked about me. Guess I only fooled Ruby there, huh? Well, that's fine. Well, I figured what was ever troubling was getting worse by them joking like that. I don't think they noticed. You were the first in the room, the only one to see my expression. They probably just thought I didn't know how to react to their teasing. Which was only half the true statement, I guess. What's wrong, Penny? What's worrying you, Penny? Something happened while we were gone? She's staring at me intensely, her red hand gripping softly on the fabric of her blouse. Stone, you're my friend, right? Yes, I'll always be. How can you make that kind of statement when we only know each other for 2 days? Because I want to. You want to? Yes. You can't. I can't be your friend? No, I mean, yes, you can be, but what if you discover something terrible about me? What if I do something bad? You plan to? No! There you have it. Do you really mean it? Oh, damn, she's so cute. Yes, you stuttered. Because it's kind of embarrassing saying these things out loud. You weren't embarrassed before. You weren't smiling before. I was more focused on getting you to do that than I'm realizing, What if I'm actually a different person than I appear to be? What if I'm vastly different from any other person? Then I guess we'll be different together. I'm not exactly normal myself. You're right. And you are not. We're just a couple of weirdos, but seriously, Penny. I got all my courage and look straight into those emerald pools which threaten to swallow me as my friend anymore. Let's both make a promise. What promise? She holds her right hand, pinky stretched out. I promise never to betray you or your trust. I stared at her for only a brief instant before smiling and holding her right hand, pinky goes to grab her own. I promise to always be your friend. I don't know how this particular form of pledge continues. I never quite had information. Who cares? I know you mean it. And I mean it too, Penny. And Evelyn comes in like, hey, I come for a booty call. You're liking your new prospective teammates, Mr. Emerald? They're both very interesting. Stone in particular. I mean, Penny is a scrumptious cookie too, but Stone, come on, tell me. Tell you what. Why couldn't I observe him? I know you know. I think you're over-zipping my knowledge of what's going on in this world, Mr. Emerald. No, I don't. The only thing you've ever dropped the ball on so far was guard detail on Miss Equinox, or whatever her name was, and it was just a couple of minutes. You must at least have an idea. Hey, Stone, just play on the YouTube chat. Start singing and I see a little silhouette. That's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's just gonna make everyone... Oh, I can read it, Ken. I can read it. But Gay Gamer, yeah, I read it, but still. I'm looking at both the YouTube chat and the Discord chat. That way I can read both. Meanie. I'm afraid I can't share the piece of information with you. Will you please go get some of your last teammate instead? I know you're trying to distract me, but damn if I'm not curious. Shoot! Like you, it's a person whose services I've used many times in the past. Or another one of your little orphans? I feel affinity already. It's a little more than just an affinity since you've met before. Familiarity then. Who is she? Who is she? Well, let's just say you'll meet over dinner. She's like, bitch. You gray-haired asshole. I always love that moment. Yeah, I can read both. All I have to do is just go to my phone and take a look. I can go from YouTube to Discord easily. Ruby? Yes? Anyone told you you kick ass? Not today. Well, you do. One day left before exam, we obviously spent experimenting with Janie. The thing is seriously cool, considering tried this distance next. One needs some serious practice with Janie's gun mode. I already have fire dust charge in the right gauntlet, and as I aim my fist in the direction that the dummy Penny is positioned, they create a sparkle with a resonant energy. This time my fingers are revealed in open palm, and inscribed symbol shines through a long red light in a split second before a single energy volley leaves, shoot forward, and makes short work of the dust particles around the point of impact. Although the dummy is actually slightly singed this time. Yay me. I groan in the palm of my face. Ow. Don't. Right. Okay, that's enough for today. And boy, I have so many dust crystals left. A whole stack of them. Which I wouldn't allow you to waste trying to make me master a skill that has no way before to be decent enough before tomorrow morning. It's not a wish. You're my friend. I want you to get better. See, that's what people say to me, and I'm just like, dude, I'm shit. Oh, concerned, and I got her angry again. Ruby is not fun when she's angry. She needs cookies. Wait a minute. Stone... Wait, I think Stone means that you should probably keep the supply for when it's time to set up for proper training. Thanks for your assist, Penny. What Penny said. We should start thinking about rest anyway. Okay. Phew, not settled. What did I do to meet these two nasty girls in Vale? Maybe I've done some good in my life. And speaking of the third girl in my life so far, Evelyn, we're done. We turn to the side of the amphitheater and find Evelyn doing the same thing she has been doing the whole day. Good. Stabbing dummy with a small fork over and over again. A dummy which she has for some reason decorated with a blonde wig. I fucking love this. Just, she fucking hates her. Why a fork? So are you coming to dinner with us, or? Chick chick. In a little while. Chick chick. Seriously, why a fork? Is that her weapon or something? Evelyn, is your weapon cutlery by chance? Nope. Oh, I love Chibi. I love Ruby Chibi. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes, though. Then I'm stumped. Or better yet, if she's not training, really, I don't want to know what or who she's stabbing in her mind. And why with a fork? Okay, then. I'll see you later. Yep. I'm stepping back very slowly. I grab equally confused Penny Ruby. I hope whatever funk she's in doesn't spend to other than the dummy. Yeah, I'd rather not get stabbed, thank you. This. I don't even know if I'm prepared enough. Hey, Penny, do you know anything about the specific details of the exam? Not much. Ruby knows more, but haven't gone through it herself, but she was told not to share such details with us. Of course not. Also, you'd think her knowledge would Also, don't you think our knowledge would be 100% useful to us? Our exam is certainly going to be different from ours. What do you mean? While there are specifics to change up the intuition, an entry exam for academies level aims to pair people up with partners, mix couples into groups of 4, and test their ability to work together towards a common goal. In our case, though, we've already been put into a team, and only hypothesize that our exam focuses on testing our skills as individuals and as a team. Makes sense. It does give us some hints on what kind of exam it'll be. It should be an exam that will test our aptitude as huntsmen, but okay. I'm back. Hey, Evelyn. Managed to unwind? Kind of. I'm now in the tolerance zone. Is there anything we can do to help? Not really, no. I'd offer a hug. Nothing at all. What exactly is the problem? I'd like to tell you, but I can't. Not yet. Not yet? Then when? After the exam. That's very specific timing. Wait. Evelyn, do you know something about the exam, Penny, and I don't? I do, but as much as I like to vent, it would be unfair. Unfair how? I can't tell you. Can we change the subject? I really don't want to talk about it. I guess being asked questions can't answer is mildly frustrating. It's okay, Evelyn. I appreciate you want to tell us anyway. Thanks. I think you should just get some sleep. You? Does she mean we? Of course! We need to be completely functional carbon-based biological beings. We should go into rest mode. You really take something for the go. We had a friend and Nora got together with the top kids and give it another. Yes, I fucking friend and Nora. I want them to be a thing. I'm glad they're a thing. I want them to be happy and I want them to be loved. Nora is a cinnamon roll and I love her for it. But they both have rough times and I'm glad they're there for each other. If it's something medical, or is it just that she started hiccuping whenever she's embarrassed or nervous? Seems a bit excessive for a group of first years. First years with 6 months of training behind them. The evaluations are supposed to be level of skill. It's still an exam that specifically aims to place them in danger. I wonder about that. Ozpin? Like many things in life, danger is a relative concept. What's dangerous endeavor for a first-year student would be a mere annoyance to a senior, and nothing to a seasoned huntsman. So this test prepared to be dangerous. James doesn't disclose as much as Miss Paladina, but his lack of opposition to worry about her as placed in combat situations speaks volumes. Mr. DeCabas is a complete amateur, though. His aura has been unlocked and he's skilled with a weapon of choice. There's more than enough to survive with the help of his teammates. And the last member? Oh, her? She's probably able to clear out the test on her own. Heh. It's like, bitch, what? Yeah, and I think they would adopt kids. If not, they'd have their own and then adopt one. I'm pretty sure Nora would be a fucking beast and she would just keep going until and have as many kids as she fucking wanted. This is the Emerald Forest. Don't look down, don't look down. Oh, gotta look down. It's going to be the location of your exam. What's our objective, my headmaster? Objective, Miss Paladina? First, you're going to track down a group up with the last member of your team. She's already in the forest waiting for you. Afterwards, you'll track your target. Target? A creature of Grimm, strong and big at the nose, who usually nest close to Vale, apparently in the Emerald Forest. You will find this creature and destroy it. So we're looking for trouble? Oh, joy. What kind of Grimm? Osmond shakes his head. You won't have the luxury of knowing what kind of enemy awaits you beforehand, Mr. Kobayashi. You need to enter the forest, find the fourth and final member, track down the unknown Grimm, and kill it. Yes, take your positions. Miss Goodwitch points to 3 discolored patches on the grass on the ground, motioning us to stand on them. I guess they're going to be teleported to the forest, or maybe it's a slide. I hope it's not a slide. One last thing. As customary beacon, the first person to lay eyes on upon entering the forest will be your partner for the next 4 years. What? Mizuki. Yeah, he was a troll, and I fucking love him for it. Ozpin's a great ass guy. I'm glad Oscar's still here. But headmaster, you thought what, Miss Baldina? Why is Penny looking at me like that? Nothing, headmaster. Why is everyone looking at me like that? Make things fair, you're only going to get launched at the same time. Oh no. You did not just say launch! You gray-haired asshole! He just had the smuggest grin on his face as he fucking launched me. What the blazes was that? I should remember I was smart enough to know when the state was complete amateur after all. I was smart enough to survive this landing. Ow! Ah! Hate you off! Ow! Owie! Well, that was enlightening. I now know two things. First, with enough trees in the way, Aura can help me survive a fall from that height. Second, it doesn't stop the pain from happening, because my everything hurts. It's already fading, but I need to close my eyes, focus on recovering like the girls taught me. I'm just making sure the chats are clear. And save. Next page. Beep. For a few seconds or a minute, brief interval of time, all that there is on me, my pound headache into the forest. Then, thank God you're alive. A familiar voice reaches out to me. The light, expensive footsteps take care of less noise as possible as trained to do so. Their source stops right beside me and now stands between me and the morning sun. How do you feel? Is anything broken? The voice is lower than Penny's or Evelyn's, but still definitely female. There's no bubbliness or cuteness to it, but there's more mature and hard. No, Aura's already taken care of the rest. It just hurts. Least you could expect considering the height you fell from. And you mean, and the number of branches I hit on my way down, too. She chuckles. It was got to a low to her mouth and probably closed as laugh at my words. Can you stand? Let me help you up. She offers her hand, probably. She's offering to help me stand, probably offering her hand too. At least I open my eyes. My head doesn't pulsate that bad anymore anyway. And you got buff-ass muscles. Yeah, she's nothing like Penny or Evelyn. For one, she's tall. Almost as tall as me. Her skin's unlike anything I remember. Golden bronze, which only serves to further highlight an impressive physique. I mean, wow. I've lost my memory, and I don't think I've seen everyone with such a defined body. And just like the border between attractiveness and buffness. Getting out your tongue? Damn it. What's with me, pretty girls, and staring? I think I've answered my question with a sentence. Sorry about that. Imagine you're my third teammate. And your partner. Alright, there's also that. I grow and raise my torso from the ground, extending my right hand. I find enveloped with the firm grasp as she pulls. My name's Stone to Hobuyashi's. Jacqueline V. Ivory, but you can just call me Jack. Oh, I thought you got a new design. I guess that isn't put in yet. So how the heck did you end up flying through the air and crash, landing into the Emerald Forest? Same way you got here, probably. You mean walking? What do you mean walking? What I said, I walked into the Emerald Forest. You walked into the Emerald Forest? Yeah, so unless your semblance allows you to walk on air. God damn it, Headmaster, what the hell? The Headmaster you some sure is prone to do stuff like this? You don't know how that half of it. Oop. I'm resting creatures in my life, but the conversation I've had with Evelyn comes to mind. Made of shadows, a mask of bone, and their eyes of crimson. Natural enemy of mankind, unrelenting, insatiable with exclusive appetite for human flesh and hate for human life. The creatures of Grimm. You've never seen one before. Jack placed her right hand on my left shoulder, realized I had just been clenching my right hand pretty hard, and the left hand was already grasping at the hilt of Johnny's whip. I looked my upper lip, noticing a heavy perspiration pack of wood-like creatures that growled slowly prowls closer to us. Gray critters, aren't they? They're a bit too big to be called critters, I think. There you go. Fall back on what's familiar. Relax enough so you won't freeze. Let's go on my shoulder and place her back to mine. But not too much that you become careless. Things have been have a nasty habitat of surprising you. They don't scare, they don't care about missing limbs, and they keep on coming until either party is dead. I swallow, my hands starting my rip, Grimm's on the right snares in the direction of the claws digging to the ground. How's your aura? Not completely full, but recovering. I feel her back amongst the flesh at the sound of machinery coming from the front. More than enough for a few beowulfs. Let's calm your surroundings, and don't forget. I feel her right fist bump into the left thigh. We're in this together, alright? That actually makes me feel better. Thanks, Jack. You're welcome. Now? Hey! Pesto flea bags. Almost shove out my skin exactly and extract my whip fully. The pack snarls and howls, tongues wiggling sharp claws, aching from the claws digging into the ground. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fur coat rejects. Come and get some. Alright. I support Bumblebee. Ooh, there's new things. Do I have items? Ooh, I have dust. Okay. Attack. Range. They're holding together. Close. They're huddling together. Close. Focus. They're huddling together. Stardust. Attack. Range. And Bumblebee is my favorite ship in the show besides Honora. And if I had to choose another ship, I prefer Arceus, but if Lanchester becomes canon, I don't mind it. Alright. Pack! Battling together. Heal up. Fuck! Battling together. Focus. Battling together. Ranged. Ranged. Took him out. And personally, I do not mind White Rose at all. I don't mind it. I think it's okay, but with their personalities, I don't really think it's going to happen. I don't think it will become canon, but if it is, I won't mind it. Alright, next. No next, mate. That was the last of them. Good job. What? I looked around the clearing. It's empty except for me, Jack, a few black shapes slowly dissipating in the smoke. My husband and I realized that in the time it took me to defeat two of them, Jack dispatched the rest of the pack. Only for a moment, though, I was fighting amateur while Jack has much more experience than me. And what was that supposed to be surprised about? You broke out of the freeze phase pretty quickly. Not too shabby. Fighting skills, either. Oh, you're just saying that. No, seriously, way better than I thought you'd be. When husband told me you were a total amateur, I expected I had to carry you through the gold bridal style. That would make hunting Grim pretty difficult. Oh, so that's what we're here to do? Yeah, track down and destroy a particular Grim. Meeting with the last member of our team. And here comes Evelyn Penny. Who, of course, finds Stone first and becomes his partner. Hi, I'm Penny. So that's what's on their minds. They wanted to be my partner. That, I swear to the gods, what are you even doing here? Oh, you didn't hear your partner, Poisoner? I'm one of your new teammates. I remember this. No. For the next 4 years, over my dead body. Only if you insist, allow me. Ha! Bring it on, carrots. I'll tie your ears up, double hand, and beat you with a gray-haired asshole to the pulp with your furry ass. Okay, time out. I move between two girls, stretching my arms out to decrease the dangerously diminishing distance between them. What's going on here? Do you two know each other already? I covered the face of who my would-be killer. For the love of gods, I was not trying to kill you. You're clearly making me wish otherwise. You lost the privilege of me trusting anything coming out of your mouth or made by your hands a long time ago. Oh, be prepared to lose your trust in your face then. Calm down already. What the hell happened between you two? She insulted me. After you tried to give me food poisoning. What, food poisoning? I'm sorry, but... Not my fault your stomach can only handle carrots. Sure, it's my fault my stomach, not your awful cooking. There's nothing wrong with my cooking. We were almost botched mission because I was too sick to even speak properly. When we caught the flu or something on the way there. And I'm starting to see what it's all about. What do you mean by mission? Everyone, please! What kind of scatterbrain would get herself sick before on a dangerous territory? The kind of pairs magnesia with green and red? Ooh, shit. It's my artistic vision, yeah. Will the three of you just pay attention to me already? Penny's pissed. That was loud. Sorry, Penny, what is it? Sorry for being rude, but I need to. Evelyn, Miss Blonde-Hair? Jack, you can call me Jack. Nice to meet you. Jack, it's a pleasure. What I need to say is, you and Evelyn are being awfully negative right now. Bollocks. Crap. Why are they all nervous all of a sudden? We should prepare. I know, I like that. We don't really have much time. They're still coming our way. Evelyn and Penny produce weapons. Set of identical swords now hover behind Penny's back. While Evelyn, Tonfa. She trusted her hands behind her back. Under the jacket, which she moved to the front of again, two mechanical tonfa which were attached to her wrists, pivoting in place twice before stopping parallel position to her forearms. If all the places to meet carrots again. Jack falls to the ground. The guard stands, bending her knees, and there was no trace of weapon on her body. But then again, there was no trace of Evelyn's carrying tonfa either. If Ruiz has any indications, weapon can have all kinds of compact forms. I was thankful still holding on my footsteps, rapid but not heavy. There was a sound of ruffling leaves, but no destruction. Is it a single enemy? Yes. For the love of, what exactly did Onpiss want to hunt? Okay, I get the picture. Whatever is supposed to be hunted is not actually coming our way at breakneck speed. But how to find us before we found it from so far away? What do you mean, how? We were inches away from a catfight here. Jack, Stone suffers from amnesia. He knows very little about Remnant and the Grim. You can't be serious. Stone, Grim are attracted by negative emotions. What? You mean you're fond of us because of your fight? Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that in Grim Infested Forest, but she gets on my nerves. We can do that later. Now focus, damn it. What do we do now that know about this thing? It's getting closer. Osmond said it was not native to the Emerald Forest. It's also implied it's particularly dangerous, so it's safe to assume it's not a common Grim. So I have a single dangerous Grim who's agile enough to move through the thick forest without causing unnecessary damage, and whose footsteps clicks. It sounds like any Grim I've ever encountered. Ah, oh, darn, I know what kind of Grim it is. You do? It's a... The Grim makes it forest with the tree line directly in front of me. There's also one who got... I'm also the one who got the best look at it. I wish I hadn't. It's a mantis! I know this is temporary. I know this is temporary. I'm just teasing. The gauntlet figure slurred its way into the clearing. Middle legs touch the ground first, precisely staying under the brush to narrate a sound, while its posterior twins still rest in the tree. It's thin but strong, made of cultist lucid darkness. Its tubular body of the Grim progresses into a long neck that produces a triangular head with large bulbous red eyes, protruding from the neck from the mask of the obscenest material. It's the same hard substance covered the upper side of the body and entirely of the two front legs. They're bigger and thicker than the ones it walks on, split into 3 segments. The final parts raise slowly upwards as the Grim settles properly on the ground, like a pair of toothed butterfly knives. Its mandible lowers its sickening click, and emits a somber hiss as it stands thrice our height. What the hell is this thing? I've only faced a bear wolf so far, but I'm by no means an expert. Yet convinced there's something fundamentally different about this Grim. When I was facing the bear wolves, I felt like a piece of meat about to be assaulted and mauled by a severing dog. But with this thing, it tilts its head right over slightly and my skin crawls. I feel starts out like he's wondering which piece to carve out first, out of one keeping me to enjoy his meal without spoiling the meat. A terrible, skillful garment of human flesh. That's a Walang. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of the thicket immediately. We need the open ground. I step back. It takes a step forward. There's a large glade to the north of here. Our penny swords make exaggerated swivel to point north. The Walang bristles and clicks at us. Ew, so creepy. Will the forest give us more cover? None about the cover will do us any good finding this thing. When I asked what it was about, but no, when the Walang to one thing with the forest. That's why. Just like, oh shit! Let's get out of here! Burst through the tree line here, clicks, moving shrubbery and creaking wood from a few feet behind us. Our pursuer is foregoing its grace in pursuit of prey. It's right behind us, isn't it? Darn right it is. I'm not stopping to check. Can we outrun it in the forest? That's how we couldn't be easy enough. Duck! Holy! We land in a roll, get back to our feet, and run past the felled tree, top half crushing the ground. Less talking, more running! What Evelyn said, not all enemies are allowed to think in your next mood, Stone. Sometimes you just need to act. The trees, they're coming again. So watch out, dodge! Dodge left. Ah! Our tree falls victim to our pursuer. Better than me, though. Rulings for himself are sharp as steel. Good job, Stone. I didn't think we were supposed to compliment people avoiding death, but thanks anyway. Keep in mind that we're unlike now. Most of us have a limited time to make our decisions. How much further, Penny? 740. Whoa! I just wanted to see a few paces before I was starting to side. The egg Grim sped up and tried to block our path. Jack hesitates, but only for an instant. We can't slow down! Slide. Slide underneath it! Good idea, let's. What? I feel more overflowing, the warm pumping the core all the way to my limbs. The body gets lighter and I step quick and hammering under the brush. Trees still falling. We're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it! I can't believe we made it! Yes, take that, you overgrown bug. We tear through the... Is there... Yeah, no. We break through the brick at a breakneck speed and realize I'm keeping up. I'm gonna check the YouTube chat right quick. Oh, nothing's changed. If I guess the headmaster about me, it's true. Me and Penny never tried to do something this intense during our training, but my body's keeping up with it. Given my team and my teammates. Even the glade is right in front of us. What's the plan now? Depends. How do you feel, Stone? I feel great. We made the right choices and always stayed one step ahead of our enemy. I feel fine. Don't worry about me. Glad to hear it. Listen up. The only break out of the ticket, turn around, fire everything you got. Got it? I'm going middle. I aim high. I'm going low then. I don't need to fish around since only one kind of dust I have is fire. A small burst where I feel the crystal shatter in my grip. The metal warms up and sees the black symbol covering my hand in red light. The frustrated Grimm's high on our tail, weaving through the thinner sea of trees and cruising the smaller ones in its way, reaching before we got in the forest and it loses its advantage. 3, 2, 1! Did we get it? We got the tree line for sure. The area around front was riddled with burns, cuts, and bullet holes and smoke. There's no trace of our enemy, though. If it was dead, there would be a disappearing carcass somewhere, right? Or was it just invisible? What would it say, invisible after death? Well, we got him for sure. Jack says to the Grim, but not all the girls put away our weapons yet. But it's not over yet. You turn around, we see it again, the wall laying. It's still alive, but heavily injured. Its left back leg and right middle leg are missing. The pair of that we can identify insecta with wings were damaged and removed with bullet holes. They're really trying to blend back with the white carapace on its back. It's down and crippled. It can't get away from us. Put them on, team. You ready? Time to fucking fight! We're even ugly up front. If I understand him, she's getting his attention. Attack! Got him. Hey, asshole! Will's putting it on the defensive. Attack! You can't cover everything with 2 opponents, huh? Attack! You can't cover everything with 2 opponents. Hey, asshole. Jack's doing a lot of stuff. It's hissing. Defend! Ugh! Something that's injured would have hurt way more guarding or not. But his Lizzie hasn't attention. He's guarding himself. Focus. Lewis, I'll cover you. Besides, he likes me. Gotta dodge. Fuck! You can cripple where it matters, huh? Gonna focus. Fix my health. Asshole. Attack! Whip! God, I wish I had lasers. Even ugly up front. I feel like since Evelyn could jump, she'd jump up and like... I'm just fucking hitting it over and over again. Attack! Fucking whip him! Ooh, that was a good hit. Gods, I wish I had lasers. Plank! Can fucking hit him! Make him die! This boss fight was always eerily long. I love the part when you get the yellow launch. Yeah, it's funny. Stumbling. Evelyn, now! Penny, give me a boost! Affirmative. Stone its arms. Got it! A web sweats around the air and wraps around the Wulang's natural weapons. Its muscles... With muscles powered with aura, I pull it taut. Evelyn's slams her fists together and Tonfa on her wrist connecting to go back to her arms. The sides of the Tonfa produce two halves of the blade each, transforming compulsion into a bladed staff which grabs out of thin air. The fawn crouches and then... Evelyn propels in the air, lands on Penny's outstretched hands, and the ginger shifts Evelyn's weight and outstretched right leg. Her hands shifting closer and closer to the chest under Evelyn's jumping momentum. Ellen quadriceps bulge and strain against her suit and urge cracks around Penny. Penny pushes forward. Evelyn blasts off. Boosh. Dead. He's dead. And that takes care of it. Evelyn stands up in a crouch position and separates the blade staff into two Tonfas again. Before standing back up under the jacket where they disappear. That was incredible, but Jack, how do you know Evelyn could do that? This is not the first time we fought together. As much as I hate to admit, she's terribly good with that weapon of hers. Alright, they did mention some kind of mission they were on before. Still, good job, Stone. Penny. Reacted to our cues and efficiently. That was great teamwork. For real? I've never worked with a team before, so I thought... Penny, you were incredible. More than that, spectacular. Your aim was true and you didn't make me lose any momentum. It's like my legs were pushing off solid metal. And there was no trouble at all. Particularly deep knowledge of momentum and forces and action reaction. It's high physical strength. I'm no slouch, damn, but you're probably stronger than me. She gives the best hugs in the world, that's for sure. You're gonna need an octopus to stand by if she hugs you with full strength. I can't help but laugh. A good, boisterous, loud laugh makes the tension leave my shoulders. Hey, Mr. Osmond. You were watching? Not closely all the time, but you really did think... Yes! For all I know, you went all the way to Mischief to get the Wulang just to make the test more difficult. What children? Yes! Anyway, you didn't take us back to Beacon, Headmaster? Among other things. The Master turns and points at the ruined statue throughout the large glade we're standing in. Never Forest was home to a flourishing civilization. He considered the pure scare of modern fail. But civilizations won't do Remnant. But like civilizations are wont to do in Remnant, it fell. Those that came after it learned from its fall, from its internal strife and wars, and yet it repeated the same mistakes. Children, we live in a world learning from the past is not good enough anymore. What option does it leave us? It sounds got deep and somber. Learning from the past doesn't help us avoid our mistakes, but that's a given. But it's because events, including mistakes, are considered their own times. No mistakes committed by your forefathers can only help you so much from a world that's continuously changing. So you can't look at the future. The present? Yes, Mr. Kobayashi. Number Kobayas. We learn from what's around us. We learn from those who are different from us. Once we can interact with those who are the same puts us the limit of what can be learned from each other. Which is important to try to make us ties with as many people as possible, even those who disagree with certain issues. You four are different from each other as can be. You all have unique past, ideologies, and aspirations. But it's my belief despite these differences, you will rise above the challenges before you are victorious, wiser and more united from the experience. It's just like you did earlier today. Jalen B. Ivory. Penny Palladina. Stone Diguashis. Ellen Demarat. Led by Miss Arbor, you will be Team Jade. There's no A. Wait a minute, there's no A in any Penny's initials. Yep. I kind of find it kind of funny that both... Alright, this time for sure, yes. I've caught you, necktie. Mwah. But, like, the thing is that Jade is a character my mutation, so I'm kind of happy this is the thing. It's the morning of our first day of class weekend. Yawn. Today, Team Jade, even though there's no A in Penny's name, joins the academic life. I cannot tie a tie. I need a bow tie or something. But I do like ties. I think it look good in the suit. It's one of the few things I actually look good in because I'm ugly as hell. I guess I never had learned to tie one by myself before. Precious information. Evelyn, can I come out? Asked loudly here through the door. I'm changing in the bathroom while Evelyn's changing in the bedroom, Penny in the kitchen, and Jack on the balcony. Now you may wonder why each was changing in a different room. Well, I'm a guy, so that's a given. Penny's also cleaned the kitchen before anyone else could ask why. And Evelyn and Jack, yeah, I don't think these two are comfortable around each other yet, unless it's in a battle. And Jack lost rock, paper, scissors. Of course you can't. The real question is you, would you? God damn it. I fucking love Evelyn, but she could be such a tease. I sat on my hands, put my forehead against the wood. Alright, another question. Have you 100% finished changing onto your uniform? Oh no, he's learning. Soon he's going to overthrow his masters. Evelyn. Stone! Okay, screw this. If she's not finished, I gave her plenty of chances to tell me. I'm coming out. And women everywhere rejoiced. That little... She looks so cute in her uniform. Well, she's dressed out... But now I have another problem. So, how do I look? How many words can I use? Uniform hugs Evelyn's curves is... Well, I mean, it's not like you can't notice her normal clothes, but... The miniskirt is something else. With a thigh gap between the skirt and having the knee-high socks. Oh, am I too sexy and you're at a loss for words? Again, hello, bluntness. I have words, I just don't know if I should voice them. Keep the profanities one word and you can go right ahead and worship me. Haunty, aren't we? Evelyn, soon I'm coming out as well. A few seconds, Penny's voice carries through and the kitchen door opens. How do I look? Oh my god, Penny, you're adorable. Looks very good on you, Penny. Thanks, I've never worn a uniform before. Which Penny's not gracious, Evelyn, but it still suits her. Not as well as her normal clothes, but the colors, huh? Penny, you still have your collar under your uniform. I have a scar. Yes, the positively ugly scar. I wish to keep hanging from sight at all times. Oh, wow, you need a collar that covers your entirety of your neck? You must have a pretty big scar. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Oh, no, I don't mind. It's perfectly fine. Not a surprisingly chipper reaction. That's spirit. Now you're in luck. I'm an expert in scar removal. You are? You are? I am. I can prepare yourself. I'm coming out. Please you come around this very instant, Jack. We're awaiting your reveal for efficient curiosity. That was not so at all, Penny. But I guess her scar doesn't bother her. Oh, well, now I wonder what the uniform looks like on Jack. And she's in the male uniform. They're like, what? What? I forgot that. What? Jack? What's wrong with the three of you? Did I get the knot wrong? No, it's perfect. And that's the problem. Carrots, what the hell does that even mean? Yeah! Ellen butts down whatever she was going to say next and walks to the apartment's door and leaning her head against it once, twice, 3 times. Seriously, what's her problem? There's nothing wrong, and I guess it's attention grabbing. It just tends to look better on her than it does on me. That's it. Let people watch. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? That's spirit. Although... A little too close there, Jackie. Penny's gonna get jealous. Hold still for a moment. In a matter of seconds, Jack undoes the faulty knot I had produced, adjusts the position and length of my necktie, and then makes a new knot. Perfectly not too tight, not too loose. There you go. Looking dashing there. She's fucking British or something Australian. My dad says, a bad time makes a bad day. Uh-huh. Well then, let's go to breakfast. Carrots, get off the door, will you? Hate you. Come on, partner. Most important meal of the day. Evelyn gets off the door and Jack grabs me by the shoulders and proceeds to push me towards it. Completely ignoring my shattered, broken, and destroyed pride. It's just the tie. Of course you realize this means war. Evelyn! Huh? What? Please teach me how to do a tie. He's like, yeah. I never realized I've been shown around the school. You remember where the mess hall is, right? Right here. I just go to the dormitory. Like, bitch, come here. I'm going to the dorm. I'm going back to sleep. Damn, I've never seen so many people eating in the same space. Me neither. The school was mostly empty the last few days. So, on Saturday and Sunday, we didn't eat here. Well, knowing I'm not the only one who's never lived in a school life makes me feel more at ease. Sharing the pain and all that. What, you never attended an academy? Never ever, partner. But you're so strong! Flatterer, you haven't seen my semblance. FYI, I never attended a combat academy either. Neither have I. I have to call bullshit. You've obviously been all trained in combat. Am I the only one on the team who... Am I on a team with 3 fighting solvents? Of course I've been trained, dummy. Don't you think combat academies are the only place Remnant where you can learn to fight? I don't know. Are they? For all I know, they could be. Oh, right. You're missing memory. There are other venues available for those who wish to learn the arts of combat in Remnant. Retired or injured hunters take apprentices, and there are non-hunters versed in the working of aura and dust living outside the 4 kingdoms. I see. Sounds reasonable. Glad it does. Now let's get some grub. I'm famished. Do miracles while I'm on the road. I turned out the argument facing Penny, who's doing a perfect selection of food for breakfast. How's the food, Penny? It's definitely nutritionally balanced, but I think the eggs are slightly overcooked. Possibly to give them more consistency before scrambling procedure. Simple good enough would have sufficed, but it wouldn't have been a sufficiently informative answer to your inquiry. I can't but laugh at her honest worry about my possible lack of knowledge about her breakfast. Thanks for the concern. I was just trying to make small talk, Penny. Gonna check the chat. Got 6 people watching. Yay, we got people watching. I'm glad. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna check how long I've been streaming because I think I can only stream for about 2 hours. My mother's calling me. Yes, Mama? Oh yeah, it is way past time for me to be done with streaming. Alright, bye. I've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. It's about time for me to end the stream. If you guys like it, if you guys want to, go to Discord. You guys can send fan art to me if you guys want.